Thank you for tuning in to Interview with DJ Nocturna. If you're watching on my YouTube channel, please like, subscribe, and share. So I'm speaking to two of the members of the psychedelic rock band from Sao Paulo, Brazil, and they are called Bike. I don't know if you pronounce that correctly.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that how you pronounce it? Okay. I have two of the members. I have Joao, who is let me see, you play, tell me what you play, the bass?
Yeah, I'm the bassist of
Yeah.
Bike, and it's a pleasure being here. Thank you so much for the invite.
Oh yeah, of course. And I have Dandas, who's also Daniel, who's a drummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys. And I know you guys, there's a lot of members in the band, but I'm so happy that both of you guys can join me and just talk a little bit about your wonderful psychedelic sound.
Thank you
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. I know it's pretty late over there in Brazil. You guys are in Brazil, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We are in a city called São José dos Campos. It's very near from São Paulo.
Uh-huh. Okay.
It's a countryside.
Yeah, it's the countryside of São Paulo.
Very nice.
It's a good one.
So how did you guys, I know, how many members are there in the band? I know we got the guitar vocalist who couldn't. Right?
We have like we are four guys. It's me, João, Daniel, Diego is with the guitar and vocals, and Julito is the other guitar and vocals, but unfortunately they couldn't be here with us today.
Okay, no problem. So the name of your band, can you tell us the meaning behind that? What is that? How did you get the name? How did you form the name?
Yeah, Bike, it's a different name for a band. We always thought that, but I think Julito used it to tell a story about Albert Hoffman and everything that he did in 1943.
Oh.
And it's because it's the name of the band and the name of our first record too.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
so and 1943.
Yeah,
that's a debut album, right?
Yeah,
is that called 1940?
It's the first album.
Yeah, it's our first album, and it's the year that Albert Hoffman synthesized the LSD too.
Oh, okay.
So bike, it's an important word in the psychedelic.
It's a great symbol.
Yeah, it's a big symbol in the psychedelic history and culture. And I believe that Julito thought of it when he put the name in the band. And there's a lot of stuff too, so that we could recognize this word like bike, just like the Pink Floyd song.
Yeah.
A very good one.
So what genre of music would you describe your sound besides psychedelic?
Well, we have a lot of stuff in our sound. We always try to do some different things and to improve the sound with different sounds and noises. So I believe we go with the psychedelic rock. We try some Brazilian things, some progressive rock things too. Some people call it stoner. I do love the stoner rock, and I believe we could be in every part of these types of or genres.
Yeah, rock in general. Yeah, it's very difficult to separate this stuff for us, because all the time we heard about rock general music, like The Doors, like Pink Floyd, like this kind of music. But we are Brazilian, we have our style to play. And when we was younger, we heard a lot of 90s rock, like Nirvana, or like Sonic Youth and this stuff.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of this music with us it's a natural for us to create our music with this mixture, you know.
Yeah, we always try to mix up everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did you guys form the band? How did you guys were you guys all friends back in the day in high school, or how did you guys collaborate together?
Nice. We were all friends here. It's a funny thing. Everyone is from a different city near to
Oh,
São Paulo, but we always bump into each other's in the concerts. I had a band. Julito had a different band. Diego had a different band. Daniel too had a different band. But we always were bumping to each other and talking. And we knew that we like some things that I like some things that Daniel would like too, Julito and Diego too. We always talk about it. But the beginning of the band started with a project from Julito, and he called it Diego. And they already had a band together in the time, I believe 8 years ago.
oh,
And then they called, I believe 2 years after the bike was formed, they called Daniel to be the drummer. And 1 year later, they call me too. So we are in this formation on bike for about 6 years now.
oh,
And we've been friends. I don't know how much time. I don't know. I know Julito for about 18 years now.
Yeah,
oh,
me too.
wow, a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've been friends for a long time. And
Oh,
now we are together in this adventure of
yeah,
life.
it is. It's a journey, right?
Yeah, it's a journey. It's a big journey.
So I know you guys formed in 2015.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Exactly.
and that was the beginning of the first album as well, right? Your debut album.
yes.
Yeah.
1943.
1943 is the name of the album. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I know that you have 4 other albums prior to the new one that just got released
Yeah,
very recently, this month.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
just in the, I think it was May 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So what are some of the themes that you write about? Who's the writer, first of all? Do you guys all contribute to the writing of the music?
No. I believe the writing it's a job with the Diego and Julito, but we always talk about the lyrics too. We always try
Oh,
to
yeah.
understand, and
Yeah.
we talk a lot about it. And every lyric tells a story about something that we are passing through at the time. Most Julito or Diego, and we had some stories too, some fantastic stories, some political lyrics too. That
About psychedelic
yeah,
stuff, you know?
we had
Yeah.
some psychedelic stories too,
Mhm.
but there's a lot of politic lyrics in bike that show and bring some of the history that we live in Brazil. This last album, the Arte Bruta, our 5th one.
Arte Bruta. What does that mean?
Arte Bruta, it's a
movement.
Yeah,
Artist
yeah.
movement.
yeah,
Oh.
it's a movement. We try to use these references, like the movement from France called Art Brut.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's like rough art. Yeah, I believe this is the art that the artist doesn't believe that could be art because it's so rough. But I believe is that movement that called Art Brut, and we use it like a reference to it too. But it's how we understand a lot of the work that we do, a lot of the music that we do.
So I know the second album is called I don't want to mispronounce it.
Okay.
Can you say it for me? The
Yeah.
second album? Yeah.
It's
Like,
Em Busca da Viagem Eterna.
What does that mean in English?
It's like looking for the eternal trip
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. Oh, I like that one.
or wandering for the eternal
Yeah.
trip.
And that one came out 2 years later after
Yeah.
the first one. And how is that different from the first one? Is a different theme?
Yeah, I think it's it's very different from the first because this album was composed and recorded in the middle of a big tour of the band, you know.
Oh,
So it's it's give the name because the guys uh, uh, was traveling on a tour, you know.
oh,
So it's good to put this name in this album. So it's a little different the way to compose it, the music
Yeah.
because they have a lot of influence from the tour, you
yeah.
know, and it's not it was a very fast album to compose it, you know, because there's this problem. The guys could not be on the studio uh, on the work with the music. They, I think about this because John and I, we,
We weren't
yeah,
at the band at the
yeah,
time,
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
but
yeah, yeah.
we listened a lot of histories of it. And there's another difference about the first and the second album, that the first album, it's a lot of not all the songs, I think, but a lot of songs came from the idea of Julito,
Exactly.
and he worked with the Diego in the production.
Mm-hmm.
But since the second album, they started to do the songs together,
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
and this process was becoming every time bigger. And our third album, it's a different how to say numbers like this
Yeah,
in
yeah.
English, right?
I know you guys been busy. You have an album out every it looks like every year or every 2 years, right?
Yeah, we really try to release an album for a year,
Yeah.
but with the pandemic we couldn't do that.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Now
So
now the third one, I like the title. I understand that one. There's Shamanic Majesties Third Request. I love that one.
yeah, it's a great reference for us too.
Yeah.
It's based, the name is based on the Satanic Majesties request from the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
saw the play on words. Yeah, nice. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. And then they have the other album from the Brian Johnston Massacre. Is
Uh-huh.
the second Satanic Magic
The
request.
Satanic
Magic second
Magic
request.
second request
From the Brian Johnston.
from Brian Johnston Massacre, and then we have to
We had to do that.
to do the trilogue, you know,
Yeah.
like the Shamanic because it's more Brazilian, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, it's
Ah.
more calm.
Their Shamanic Majesty's Third Request, and we put a trilogue on
Yeah.
the word.
Yeah, we try
Oh.
to be a part of this
Yeah.
trilogy.
Yeah, and tell me some of your influences. I know you guys. I know we were talking about it earlier. The Rolling Stones, Pink Floyd. I know you like Sid Barrett, Pink Floyd.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
the
we like it a
Underground,
lot.
Lou Reed and the Velvet Underground. That's one of my favorites as well.
Yeah, I think we put a lot of this on this new album.
Yeah. We really consider it a lot of Velvet Underground in our last album. But I believe bike it's there's a lot of influences, because every one of us has a type of music that we love the most,
Mm-hmm.
but we really try to bring it all together when we are doing our music. But I could say with no regrets that we are very fan of Sonic Youth.
Oh,
We are
yeah,
very,
yeah.
yeah, we are very fan of Pink Floyd,
Yeah.
especially the early years.
Yeah.
We are very fan of a lot of bands that are playing and trying to do the same thing that we are doing now, like the King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
Yeah.
We have a lot of great bands.
Yeah, but we
today.
have a lot of Brazilian in this
Yeah.
kind, Lula Cortes,
Yeah, Jorge
Uh-huh.
Ben.
Jorge Ben,
Oh.
Mutantes. We have a lot of different influence, like a jazz, especially for me. I love some kind of jazz. John has a lot of stoner rock, and Diego and Julio. There's a lot of 90 rock in general, like
Yeah.
Sonic Youth and this stuff, you know. So it's that's mix
Yeah, you know.
formed we.
Yeah, well, we do love like Khan or
Yeah,
Kraftwerk.
yeah,
and
like
some
a-
Oh yeah,
kind of
Craftwork. Oh yeah, yeah. And
Yeah,
some
yeah.
you
German
guys
psychedelic
must
too.
like, you guys must like Frigid Pink and Love, those
Yeah.
psychedelic bands, you know.
I know. This love this band. Yeah, he's amazing.
Uh,
Love is fantastic.
that's
Yeah,
great. Yeah, no, I'm excited to. I mean, I heard your music from the latest album that you just released. It's called Arte Bruta, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
Released
correct.
on Before Sunrise Records and Quadrado Magico
Magical.
Records, right?
yeah. Exactly. It's
So,
like a magic square,
Yeah.
Quadrado
uh,
Magico.
so this particular album was produced by your, is it, I don't know if he's your guitarist,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jeremy. How do you
yeah.
pronounce his name? Yeah.
Guilherme
Yeah.
Held.
Guilherme Held.
So tell us how. So he's not your guitarist, right? He's just he produced this album,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. He was the
He's a great guitarist in Brazil
Uh,
because he is one that uh, studied a lot of great another guitar
mm-hmm.
named Lonnie Gordon. Lonnie Gordon was a for me is one of the best guitarists on Brazil ever, you know, and Guilherme Held lived with Lonnie Gordon. So Lonnie Gordon played with Caetano Veloso,
Legal.
with what's the name? The
Jardim
Jardim
Macalé.
Macalé.
He played with Gal, I think.
We play with Gal Costa. So, and we love this style of guitar and we love this style of music. So we're trying to talk with Guilherme Held to produce our album. It was really great, really open to doing this with us. It
Mm-hmm.
was amazing to be with this guy from 1 month, I think 1 month.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We spent like 1 month in recording in
Mm-hmm.
his studio, and he was bringing ideas. We did some songs together, some parts of songs too. There are some parts in the album that he wrote
Oh, really?
alone,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
we
yeah,
tried
yeah. I
to
see him on there.
interpretate that.
Is he's
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
featured in Cedro?
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
exactly.
He's doing this great guitar solo in Cedro.
Yeah,
Oh, the solo. Okay. Wow. Yeah,
yeah.
I heard they're all wonderful. It's you
Thank
guys
you.
are tight. You guys
Yeah, thank you so
play really
much.
well together. Yeah. So
Was really good for us to play with a producer because we have to think different, you know. We have to accept his idea and trying to do our best to understand, yeah, his mind, you
Yeah,
know,
uh-huh.
and trying to play like his style. So it's really important when you record and produce an album because you have to think different. That's your ways, you know. Was
Mhm.
great. Was a great experience.
yeah.
So Bike. How do you pronounce it? Bike? Bike?
Yeah, bike.
Yeah, just
Okay,
bike,
bike. Yeah.
yeah.
So-
Generally in Brazil, we have a little accent like a bikey,
Oh,
bikey.
bikey. Oh, bike.
But it's bike.
Yeah.
Bike.
Yeah.
I'll pronounce it like a Brazilian. I want
Oh,
to
nice.
Bikey.
Bikey.
So bikey, you're the only Brazilian band that has released music through Columbia Records, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I believe that Columbia Records was the Danger Mouse release.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a huge thing for us. It was just in the first album, and we feel really glad for it.
Yeah.
And we don't know how to explain it, but we just have to be thankful and glad for he got. Wow, it's amazing to think that Danger Mouse was listening to our song. So and he listened to and he liked it to the point that he would decide to release it. So we are very thankful for it.
So, I know you guys have a cover artwork. To tell us about the picture on the artwork of your cover.
Yeah. Not all of our covers and of our albums was did by Julie, but we have
nice.
a great partnership with this amazing artist, Brazilian artist called Julie.
Julie Ribeiro.
Yeah, Julie
I think
Ribeiro.
only the first album was not the cover.
Yeah.
The cover of the first album was not made by Julie Ribeiro, but
all the other ones.
All the other albums was made by Julie Ribeiro, and she was a great person, a great artist, and
I like it. I'm looking at it right now. The four of you are on the side, right? That's the four.
Yeah. I can made for you his the Instagram, Julius Ribeiro Instagram, for you check it.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah, it's really beautiful. So
she's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
She's amazing. She draw like crazy stuff and very beautiful, very beautiful work.
Wow.
We are all big fan of her.
So this album, it was already released, and if people want to find the music, they go to where's a good place? Your Bandcamp page? Would that
be? We have a Bandcamp. I believe we have all released it in Spotify and all the.
And then you also have a website, right?
Yeah, we have a website.
I think it's called what is the website called? It's called bikey1943.com.
Yeah, bike943.com.
Okay. Now, are you guys? I know I was reading something about you guys kind of touring somewhere, right? Or you're touring Europe or something.
Yeah, well, we did. I believe it was three. We did 3 tours on Europe.
Yeah.
But it was before the pandemic.
Yeah.
But the 2 months ago we were at the US for the first time. We did our
really?
Where
American
was
tour.
amazing.
Yeah,
was amazing.
Which part?
We've been to Austin, Texas to play at the South by Southwest. Then we went to Boise in Idaho to play in Three-Fort Festival. And then we went to Seattle to play a concert at the Bad Bar, and we played at Key XP too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
South by Southwest was crazy because we have we play at 14 concerts in 5 days, 7 days. I think 5 days.
Yeah, I believe it was 7 days. We did 14 concerts.
Yeah, we played 4 times at the one day.
Yeah, and 2 radios too. We made like 4 concerts in one day. It was really crazy.
Wow, that's great.
But it was amazing.
Wow. Are you guys gonna be coming? Do you anticipate you guys will be playing again in the U.S. sometime soon?
Well, we would love to, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. We have a lot of things to do and organize for make it happen, but there's some talking already going on.
And I know you guys always sing in Portuguese, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, all your songs are in Portuguese, but they're beautiful. I mean, there's 13 songs on the latest album,
yes.
Arte Bruta. If people want to check it out, on the label as well as in their website. And yeah, well, congratulations on the latest
Thank you
album.
so much.
Oh, thank you so much.
And I'm looking forward to hearing more. I see you also have a YouTube channel, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
We did some sessions, we did some live stuff. Diego has a great studio here in São José dos Campos, so every time that we are all together here, we record some nice things for the YouTube channel or Instagram and everything. Everyone that would like to know
oh
more
yeah, you got
about
Twitter,
bike,
you got Instagram, Facebook.
yeah,
Yeah, BK, BIKE, just like bike. If
Yeah,
anybody can
perfect.
check that out. All right, and a big shout out to Shauna from Shameless Promotion PR.
wow, thank you so
Yeah.
much. Shana is
Thank you so much.
amazing.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
had a lot to thank her.
Yeah, she knows everybody, international too, like you guys. Yeah. So I talked to everybody from different places all around the world. I think you're my first Brazilian band I interviewed.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're very
thank you
glad.
so much.
Thank
Oh
you
no,
so
thank
much.
you. As
Yeah.
I was, the time zone is not too far. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Um,
It's really good.
Sometimes other people like 3 o'clock right now over here, it'd be 3 a.m. over there in the other
Yeah,
places.
Yeah.
So it's not too
Yeah.
bad.
No, no, it's great.
Are you guys still on Sunday? Sunday
Yes.
over there? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, it's so I'm so glad that both of you can join me. So again, that's um John, Joao, yeah,
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
Thank
plays
you so much.
bass and synthesizer, and Daniel, who plays
Yeah.
drums and percussions.
Yeah.
And then do you wanna do a shout out to all the members of your band and what they play? Or
Yeah,
they
Julito plays the guitar and he sings too. And
Cavalcante?
Yeah.
Julito
I think
Cavalcante?
he really
Julito Cavalcante.
Yeah, Julito Cavalcante. I think he recorded one percussion with me
Yeah,
in
the
one
Arte Bruta
music.
album,
Yeah,
yeah.
was great. We played together. Was really great.
Oh,
And Diego Xavier is the other guitarist and vocals too.
the lead guitarist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The acoustic guitar. I love the acoustic guitar. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's from Julito.
Yeah. And then Guilherme Held is your producer and the electric guitar as well, right?
Yeah.
perfect.
And then that
Perfect.
special that he did on Cedro.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Perfect.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, I always learn something new. Thank you guys for educating.
Thank you. Wow, thank
And,
you so much.
And I wish you guys the best, and we'll make sure we'll get this aired as soon as possible. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank
Was a
you.
great
Thank you.
pleasure for us.
It was amazing. Thank
It
you
was
so much.
amazing.
Okay, let me just